Hi everyone, I'm Chad Zipfel in the finance department. Today we're going to take you through 3 different ways to teach class when you come back here this fall, using a whiteboard at the traditional style, using the new Captiva whiteboard, and then finally off screen right now, but I'll show you a TV monitor whiteboard, which allows you to see everything at once. Okay. So first I'm going to get the class started. There's lots of videos on how to do that, but just so you're aware, the Zoom meeting in my case has already started. I'm sharing my screen. I have a file to show, and I have it pulled up, and I have not started recording a meeting. Again, reminder to yourself, always have a reminder to start that recording, so you would have the recording started, and then you could kick off class. So in this example, recognize you just kind of helicoptered into a class. So this is just one slide. We're just trying to do one quick 2-3 minute example to show you the 3 different ways you can teach when you're back on campus this fall, both hybrid with people remote and here in person, okay? So now back to teaching class. I've kicked it off, said, okay, class, Andrea, you're here today. Where would you like to get started with this problem? WAC, we're looking at WAC. We've lectured on this a while. Here's a good practice problem. Where would you like us to start?
I think we should start with debt.
The debt, okay. The value of debt, you want to start with that?
Debt, yeah.
So we know our WAC equation, we got the value of debt, and it is 5 over 15, okay?
So one of the people
Yes,
sent
Andrea?
in a chat question. They asked in the calculation of the value of debt, why did you divide by 15 and not by 10?
Do you know who asked, Andrea?
That was John.
Hey, John, hope you're doing well today. Good question. So why the 15? So recall when we did capital structure, this is the total value of the company. So we have 10 million of equity, and we've got 5 million of bank debt. Combined, that's 15 million of capital structure. That's why we're taking the debt, 5, divided by the 15. So the debt structure of a company is about a third.
So,
Yeah, Andrea, another question?
Christiana raised her hand and had a question.
Yes, Christiana, what's your question?
Yeah, I really can't see the board very well. If you wrote 15, I see that. If you wrote 2 over, I don't see that.
2.
Did you write it larger or darker?
Yeah, let me try to write larger and darker. Let me get a different marker. Sorry about that.
No problem.
So our debt value is 5 over 15. Okay, that's the first part of the equation. Okay. So
I can see it now, thanks.
Okay, good job. Thanks, Christiana. So let me pause here. That was the end of the mini lesson. The takeaway from that, hopefully you saw, is there's a few struggles, right? I've got my back to the audience, like typical, but now I have a remote audience that couldn't see it in green and couldn't see it was too small because all they have is this little screen they're viewing. And if you're watching at home right now, you can see that student view. So what we recommend is you make sure you have a designated person in class, someone at the start of class. You can rotate it or always have it be the same person. In our case, it was Andrea, who you can't see right now. She's off screen. But she was monitoring the chat window and the participant window because I couldn't tell. You may have noticed it flashed up there, but I wasn't watching because I was writing the problem on the board. So you only have that little monitor in the back of the class right now that I'm staring at, and I can't always see it, let alone if it flashes. So that's why we recommend you have someone in class help you. Have them be logged in to the Zoom and have them be the only person logged into Zoom so you don't have a lot of that microphone ruffling noise. That way they can track and monitor what everyone else is seeing remotely. And they can be your eyes and ears as you try to do this in-person hybrid class. Okay?